So Mike Tyson lost to Jake Paul. I think that was his name. I'm not really too sure about it. But I wanted to talk about this video because he says something that is very, very important that, people need to understand. I mean, I know that people think their heroes or whatnot can go on forever, but no one can go on forever. Let's just listen to this.
Well, I would like to continue, but I saw that I was getting beat on. I realized I don't think I have it anymore because I got the ability to stay in shape, but I don't got the fighting guts. I don't think anymore.
When did you recognize that? At what part of the fight?
I don't know. Early into the fight, I'm just sorry I let everybody down. I just don't have this in my heart anymore.
Did you feel as though you had it coming into the fight?
No, I'm just fighting to take care of my bills, basically. I don't have the stomach for this kind of no more. I'm more conscious of my children and those guys looking at my parents. I don't have that ferocity. I'm not an animal anymore.
Does that mean we won't see you fight again?
Yeah, that's most likely. I'm not going to fight again. I'm not going to disrespect the sport anymore by losing to this caliber of fighters.
All right. So, anyways, that was posted onto X or TikTok, rather, whoever pulled it off of TikTok. But I wanted to talk about this. I mean, when you're young, you really want to go at it. You see, that's the thing, right? People that think, oh, all of a sudden, right, when you're 40, somehow you're going to magically become some great species, specimen, or whatever because you're 40 or 50. It won't happen. You're already way past your prime, okay? If you don't have the mentality at 20 to do something to prove yourself, because there's a lot of bums out there, right? That unfortunately, I'm not talking about Mike Tyson, but there's a lot of people that really just think, hey, I'm going to walk out there when I'm 30, when I'm 40, and then, I'm going to own the world. No, you're not going to own anything. You're just another one of the losers. And now, if you're lucky, you have parents that are, you know, gonna give you inheritance, right? That's where you get stuff. But basically, you have those people can never achieve anything on their own, and they're truly a disgrace because they lose to a lot of immigrants that don't even speak English. And there's the funny thing, right? So, to take care of my bills, basically, that's the same thing why I'm, doing YouTube, and why I have been doing YouTube uh, ever since pretty much 7 years ago, where I didn't want to do it anymore. I was like, 7 years ago, I had my channels and it was going well, like for like 12 years. And then just 7 years ago, I just was like, I don't like this anymore. Right. And then I quit. Right. I mean, I still upload, but it's not like I upload what I used to upload. Right. I don't really care. It's like, whatever. Right. And I've been like semi retired for 7 years. And Mike Tyson, this one, I don't even watch boxing. That's the thing, right? So, I went and, followed it quite a bit. And one of the reasons why I followed it quite a bit is because he was a legend, right? And now that I watch this, the honesty is really, really there. It's not like all these YouTubers that tell you all the great magical things that are BS, right? It just makes it seem good, right? But Mike Tyson basically tells you the truth, right? He literally says, "Yeah, I'm just fighting to pay the bills." Right? That's basically what he said, right? He doesn't want to do this. He's not an animal anymore. Same thing. You don't have the drive to sort of speak, right? In you to do this kind of work, and that's what he is saying. And he's saying, "Hey, the finer things in life is important to him, like his family, children, and things like that, right? And the next generation." And he dropped a lot of honest opinions or honest comments here that nobody wants to talk about. It's like, you have this 40-year-old, right, that has nothing. It's like, oh yeah, I'm this thing and that thing. And you're living with your parents in your parents' basement. And unfortunately, those 40-year-olds aren't going to be anything. They're gone. Their prime is already gone. It's kind of like Mike Tyson, right? I mean, he shouldn't have went back into the fight, but he did. And, it gained viewership and it gave him money, right? I mean, I don't even watch boxing and I went to check it out. And, this short interview, just like it kind of proves to me that he's a pretty good guy, a pretty decent guy. He's not here to like BS you, right? So, I like that. I hate it when you have a bunch of people that are old and supposedly they have wisdom, but they just want to make you feel good, right? They don't want to say, oh yeah, this is how the world is, right? But Mike Tyson is here. He's dropping a lot of honesty, and I got to respect him for that. And like I was saying, I'm not into boxing, and I still kind of watched it, and now I'm listening to his interview. I think he's a great guy, and even though I'm not into boxing, I still respect him for being honest. You have a lot of 67-year-old, they're not honest to themselves. And I consider those people to be losers as well.